Hey, what is up, guys? Steve here, and it is time to start another stream. As always, we have Speedrunner0218 with us,
Hello.
and our special guest, Austin.
Hey there.
And today we are going to be doing Delphox in Generation 1. Now, give me a moment here, and I will bring up the original move set. There we are. So, Delphox is a Generation 6 Pokemon. It is definitely the newest generation Pokemon that we have played, just surpassing Reshiram by one generation.
Mhm.
Let's see. If you notice on the moveset on the right, we have pretty much given it all the coverage we can. We had to make liberties with some of the moves, but unfortunately, Dark, Steel, and
Great.
Fairy don't exist in Generation 1. So we kind of had to leave them off or pick the closest move that we could. Yes, Austin isn't live yet because Austin is trying to get the moveset to show up on his overlay, and I'm kind of stalling for time a little bit.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
That's all right. Anyways, I don't know if any Generation 1 Pokemon has been given this many fire moves,
I don't know.
but it's
Charizard
definitely
gets,
a lot.
Let's see. Our Delphox will have Ember. Wait, does it even have Ember?
It gets Ember twice.
Ember, Fire Punch, Flamethrower. The only one I can think of is Magmar. But then again, I don't think Magmar gets Fire Spin.
Yeah. So this one definitely gets the most fire move diversity in the entire game. But unfortunately, it starts with the egg move Heat Wave. So that means Delphox starts with Flamethrower. So all of the fire moves are irrelevant.
Pretty much. I mean, Steve has talked about Fire Spin.
Yeah. Fire Spin, there was a lot of potential with Fire Spin. I don't know if you guys know this, but Moltres gets Fire Spin as its starting moveset, whereas, well, not the starting moveset, but I think it's level 51, whereas the other two birds get Thunder Shock and Ice Beam, right?
Yeah, Ice Beam.
So yeah, Fire Spin is not on par with those moves. In fact, like, they should have given it Flamethrower, but they had a lot of high hopes for Fire Spin. Like, they made it the signature move of, like, I believe Ninetales, Rapidash, Flareon. Like, they made it like a really late to learn move, and it makes no sense.
They thought it was just going to be that broken.
Yeah. And if you think about it, I think Clamp starts with 30 power, whereas Fire Spin gets 15. Wrap, I think, gets 15. Constrict, I think, is 10, although I don't think Constrict is multiple turns.
No, it's not.
Yeah. So, I mean, really, they should have at least made it 30 power to put it on par with Clamp.
Yeah, I know, right?
And honestly, if it's such a late game move, like a level 40s plus move, they really should have made it 45.
Yep, totally.
But, oh well, not too big a deal. Now, the other thing is, this is the Pokemon that starts with the most amount of moves we've had of any Pokemon as well, because it's on Gen 6.
Hmm.
Normally, most of the Pokemon we do on the channel, they're legendary, so they've got like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. At some point, they stop doing it every 5. And this one, it's like at least 2, possibly even 3 per 10 levels.
Yeah, it's a lot of moves, actually. Like, it's gonna get real annoying having to press B.
And interestingly enough, we were joking that, it's a very Gen 1 thing to give it Ember and then give it Ember again. But if you take a look at its Gen 6 moveset, it gets Mystical Fire at 36 and it gets Mystical Fire again at 75. Gotta love how Pokemon never changes their ways.
Mm-mm. So, Austin, how's things going?
Just about ready. I just put my stream up. I'm checking to make sure it's up and okay, but I think we're just about good to go.
Alright.
Great. We were unfortunately unable to kind of figure out what our 4th move is going to be. We got a lot of coverage. Our main coverage is going to be Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, and Psychic, obviously, but the 4th move is kind of like up in the air. We don't necessarily know if we're going to be like, hey, do we want Light Screen? Do we want Reflect for defense? Do we want Meditate for badge boost? Although we are not using a physical move, so it would just be straight up badge boost and not for physical strength. Do we want coverage, which would be Lick, Solar
yeah.
Beam, or Submission?
Hey, you need Licked for super effective damage on other psychic types.
Right.
Uh,
Because Psywave doesn't do that.
Game Dev, are you able to hear me okay on the stream?
Does he sound like he's calling into a radio station? Alright, let me just make sure everything on my end.
All right. Also, kind of just like a myself news thing, I have started dabbling with the controller.
Gasp.
I will not say it's better, but I will definitely say it has its upsides. I will not say keyboard and mouse, well, just keyboard is superior at all. One of the things I do, in fact, like about the controller's overworld is that if you are using the D-pad, you can go up, left, right a lot more smoothly because there's less to click, whereas on the keyboard, you have to click the whole key down.
Mm-hmm.
But the one advantage that the keyboard has is that I can click different buttons quicker. So I can click the select key quicker to move things around in my inventory. I can control my up and down slightly better. So that way, like, I can get to the right spot on my bag better. But quite frankly, these are just like potatoes. Like, the overworld is a big deal.
Absolutely. OMG, Steve has joined the light side.
Well, I would not go that far. I would say that I will consider it in the future.
Yeah, do
I
that
have no
and I can get
practice
free
runs.
wins.
No practice runs at all, so I will not be doing it today.
Do it for run 2 so I can win.
If anything, I would do it for run 1. But no.
Okay, let me just make sure my instant text and whatnot is working.
Did you make sure it's frozen at C1?
C0.
Oh,
Yes,
thought-
it should be.
thought it was C1.
No, one is
C1
one
is a
frame
normal
between...
run.
Oh, oops. Okay, that's better.
Okay, I think we should be good.
All right, so just Steve, you gotta, or you need a nickname.
Not, oh, I don't necessarily need one, you know?
Sure you do.
Feels like the 30 seconds I spend naming it, like, you know, Austin might even be done with the first gym.
If you want, I can send you a game hook page that'll name it for you.
uh,
Got
Here,
your Quag and Claude plushies. Oh, the necessities. Don't forget to.
okay,
oh,
check the
yeah.
Discord. Just open that and then type your name in, and it'll set it for you.
all right, well, that won't be a today thing, but good enough.
You can do it in 2 seconds.
No thanks.
Oh, we've already
All
delayed
right.
the run long enough.
I'm good to go.
All right, so just let me know when you two
Same.
are ready to go.
I'm good.
I'm
Ready,
good.
Austin? Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
It turned my instant text off. I think it's okay though.
I'm sorry, chat. We started, okay? I'm sorry. Don't be angry at me.
Oh boy, time to spam flamethrower on Charmander. So,
Okay.
Hey, it could have been a 2-hit. Oh, you
did
guys gonna
anybody
hold Tail Whip?
accidentally teach Tail Whip?
I was luckily holding B. The emote you just spammed, Shadow, is Speed Angry. So,
Alright, it looks
Austin,
like I'll be
tell
playing
us-
this run with slow text. So you guys get a bit of a handicap for the first run.
You can't just freeze it at C0?
Let me check game hook here.
Yeah, that's what I did.
It should be frozen at C0. I'm checking it. Yeah, it is frozen at C0.
I think your overlay is probably like interacting with it.
I've had one of the most lucky
here we go,
Route
it's
1s
working now.
ever.
Okay.
I think I had 2 encounters.
Hey, you're going to be missing out on that training for Brock. What are you going to do?
I think I'll live.
Alright, you guys get a little bit of a head start.
You just trying to fix it?
It's fixed now.
Okay.
Oh, and a wild Pikachu.
Go ahead and catch it for its flash abilities. Boy, that flamethrower did a lot less on Geodude than I thought it would.
What level even are you?
I was 8 when I went into it.
Alright, I will go fight the Lightyear trainer first.
I mean, it did less than I thought. It still did a lot.
There's no harm at being level 10. Early damage rounding is really good.
Oh no, I got rid of Psywave. Now I'm not going to be able to catch my flyer as easily. Ooh-hoo.
I almost one-shot the Geodude.
Alright, Brock's down.
Alright, Brock's down.
I really like this sprite. It's definitely one of the best ones we've had.
Yeah, it was honestly kind of difficult to get the coloring right. Delphox uses like 3 shades of red.
I especially like how you did not outline the stick in red or in black, because that
Yeah.
wouldn't have made any sense. So it's like perfect.
Yeah, I did that because of how Charmander's sprite is. Like, pay attention to the Charmander next time. That's what its flame looks like. Hey, Ember is actually a good PP coverage too.
Bro, I just used all 8 Pokeballs on Pidgey. Did not catch it. All 8.
Oof.
I
I've had-
accidentally
I've
did
had-
8 instead of 10.
I've had runs like that
See?
too.
Should have kept Psywave.
Why didn't you use Scratch?
You know, that's a legit concern.
No, hey Steve, just letting you know, at level 16, Scratch does not one-shot a level 6 Pidgey.
I hate how you tested that out.
Does
You're
not
welcome.
one-shot a level 7 Spearow either.
I don't know, actually.
Oh.
Spearow has lower defense.
You know how long I wasted just throwing Pokeballs too? Like time-wise?
I honestly find it best to just test it out with your weakest move and just try on the second one if it fails, than to spam like 7 balls at a Pidgey, because if you think about it, 33%, that's about a horn drill.
And I missed 8 horn drills.
Psychic types in Gen 1 is the reason why Mewtwo is your favorite. I'm sure that's Steve's reasoning too.
Great.
Getting a lot of
That means-
Zubats today.
I'm gonna have to waste so much time looking for a Sandshrew.
Speaking of which, I haven't even found a Paris yet.
I just got a Geodude.
I might actually need to get one. No. I caught Pidgey, so I guess I gotta get a Sandshrew.
Oh yeah, I guess I also need a Spearow too. That one will be easier to find though. Oh, wrong building. I'm so dumb.
That's funny. Hey, first
I went into the
try.
bike building trying to buy Pokeballs.
Darn. I Ember crit the Sandshrew. Okay, I'm just gonna have to chuck. 1. Second try.
Apparently, I just skipped Psybeam. That's a reset.
What did you do?
Did not teach Psybeam.
Oh, you just said no to it?
Yeah, I'm just resetting.
I have never seen anyone do a reset because they didn't teach a move. I mean, I get TMs, like forgetting to teach a TM, but not teaching a level up move, that's a new one.
Oh, that's great. I decided to take your guys' advice and skip a lot of the potions, and I actually need them.
Who told
Wish
you
I
to
had
skip
them.
potions?
You know, these people that are like, hey, you know, I don't grab these ones because they waste time.
I buy 5 potions at the mart in pewter. I do that in almost every run.
But you don't get the 5 free ones?
Not really.
Is this any better on my sound balancing?
Your voice on my end sounds better than last time.
Matt was saying apparently my music is significantly louder than my game.
Thank you. Thank you for stopping by, Shadow. Psybeam at this level, if it weren't for Misty, I'd say the run's straight up over. Yep.
Did you learn like Fire Spin?
No.
I skipped
Did you
it
think
as
about
well.
it?
I did, and I said no. The move is just too luck dependent.
Makes you feel any better, Austin? I accidentally taught over meditate.
Oh no.
Not sure it's gonna be much of a run ender though.
Well, I just 3-hit the Starmie.
I just taught Mega Punch to Geodude. Alright, well.
Good job. I only took like 20 something damage from Bubble Beam. Our special's just pretty darn good.
I knew I forgot something. Mega Punch.
I just skipped that move entirely.
Alright, Misty's down.
With Nugget Bridge?
Yeah.
Oh, you'd spend all that time doing like stuff. And without Psybeam?
No, I reset for Psybeam, so I do have Psybeam.
Okay.
I saved before it, luckily. Well, that was dumb of me. I just ran from a Bellsprout.
Good for
Within
you.
my cut user.
You didn't go for the Sandshrew?
No.
Not that bad. It's only 30%.
Today's going to be a Ducks kind of run.
Oh. Actually, what I do in Mount Moon, if I don't find a Paris, but I do have a Spearow, I will just catch a Geodude and get out. And then I'll just trade the Spearow for the Ducks.
I've never once done that, but I have definitely thought about it.
I'm surprised, honestly, you haven't thought of that strat from all the randos we've done. Like, Farfetch was a valuable HM user.
I said I've thought about it. I've never actually done it, but I definitely have thought about it.
Ah, okay. Yep, that's it. Run over, folks. GG. Hey, don't say that yet. Or Lion Lance are coming up.
Alright, Rivals down.
Dang it. How are you gaining so much time on me? I'm not like, I'm going like full speed. I'm like, nah. Did you skip Body Slam or skip the Rare Candy?
Yes.
Okay, well, that makes sense then.
Skip the Body Slam. I did get the Rare Candy, though.
Okay, well, that makes sense then how you gained like 30 seconds or so on me.
My trash can puzzle was frozen at 0 again.
Okay,
no.
these things happen, you know? All right, you know, we just
Surge is
wanted to
down.
take a look at Delphox's great art before using cut, you know?
Yeah, that's always a good answer.
Definitely not because I picked the wrong Pokemon. Nope, that can't be. Yep, burned Raichu.
Yeah, in the next run, I'm definitely skipping Body Slam.
Why?
I pretty much never used it. And I already deleted it for Thunderbolt.
I was gonna say you pretty much haven't even had the opportunity to use it.
I actually used it on Surge. I experimented using 2 Meditates and one-shotting everything with Body Slam because I know the Raichu has worse defense, so I was just trying it. It virtually made no difference.
I'm keeping it for specifically the Alakazams of the run.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. But I don't know. Like, I mean, the Psychic types will take a little bit to knock out, but it's not like we're weak to Psychic moves.
We're weak to crits, and that's all that matters to me.
Darn it.
We're not weak to recover crits, though.
Oh no, I ran out of Flamethrower. Whatever shall I do?
More flamethrower.
All right, rock tunnel's done.
Jesus.
Austin, the only reason you're ahead, I accidentally encountered an optional trainer in here.
That sucks.
I think if it weren't for that, we'd still be pretty much tied right now.
Do you still pre-use your repels?
What is that supposed to mean?
Typically,
Use them before they expire.
Yeah, I do. I use them in very specific spots every time.
I got blocked by the shop girl.
Happens. It happens. Might be worth say body slam because for Sabrina. Yep, maybe, but I mean that's only one fight though. I don't know. We have very good speed. I'm just relying on the chance that we will eventually get a crit. Besides, Sabrina's just going to spam recover. Dude, our special's so high, I just one-shot a Charmeleon with
Rival's
Flamethrower,
down.
and it wasn't even a crit.
Nice.
Alright, now Austin and I are pretty close.
Jesus, my computer. I don't know if everybody on the stream can hear that da-dun noise, but again, new computer. I'm having a pop-up just say like, "Hey, you know,
Update
um,
Java.
no, something about using HDD. Pick what options to use."
I hate that thing. Like, Windows 11, those things are just way worse. I don't remember them being that bad on 10. But then again, I wish Microsoft just stuck to Windows 10.
Why?
Because Windows 11 just has so much bloat in it. Like, you need a pretty
That's what
powerful...
everyone said about 10, and then that's what everyone said about 8, and then that's what everyone said about 7. Nobody likes the new stuff because it's new.
I think you need a minimum of like 8 gigs of RAM just to even install this thing. Or even run it. And the only reason people are migrating is because they're going to be shutting it. They're eventually going to shut down support for 10. I mean, 11's still mostly similar to 10. There's some stuff about it that's really annoying, like how OneDrive sharing is on by default, and I had to turn it off.
The jankiest pathing just now.
I forgot fly, so I mean, it can't be any worse than I had.
Oh no.
I don't know, Steve.
I did Erica, and then I'm like, oh, time to fly away, and I didn't have it.
I wouldn't say Windows 11 is bad, it's just annoying.
There's a lot of quality of life features I like, but one thing there are a few things that I find very annoying. One thing I like to do is I've got 2 monitors that are basically directly on top of each other. And when I do my move set, I stretch the move set from the top monitor all the way down to the bottom monitor, and then I use the snipping tool to snip the whole move set all at once. Um, Windows 11, however, only lets you snip up to one monitor. So my moveset images are lower res, and I just couldn't have that. So I swapped to screenshot all 4 monitors all at once, which is an option you can do in Windows 10, and then crop it. It's a hell of a lot more work.
Did you guys teach Psychic?
Yes.
I thought about it, and then I wanted more PP.
Actually, you know what's really annoying with Delphox? This thing got so many level up moves that we don't even need.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That was a close one.
What happened?
I got confused and poisoned and hit myself like 4 times in a row.
Used and poisoned. Where could that be? It can't be Koga. He's probably
Ain't
on.
it?
He's probably on Rival 5. Yeah, I've heard about it, Annie.
Alright, Koga's down.
Oh, you're on Koga.
I figured
Yeah,
it
before
was
Koga.
toxic.
But then again, who on Koga's team can confuse?
It wasn't Koga's team, it was the guy before him.
Oh. First
John
reset.
Cal, bro. Bro, I'm not gonna win this. I'm behind both of them.
I got 1 reset on Rival 5 because of Sand Attack.
Unlucky.
And Leech Seed. Both of those just stacked up and it just didn't turn out good. Yeah, John, it was honestly starting Gen 6 when they just gave Pokemon so many level up moves. I mean, I won't complain, but when backporting, it does get kind of annoying because you're so used to Pokemon only having like 7 level up moves.
And I generally like it when they have more level up moves because you have more options to work with. I especially like it when Pokemon get fighting moves via level up. Because then we can give them something like High Jump Kick, which is like a move that pretty much no Pokemon gets.
Modern level up moves are better than Gen 1 through 3 ones. I would agree with that. Absolutely agree with that.
I mean, Gen 1 through 3 ones are pretty bad.
Yeah, even Gen 3,
That's-
like when they added so many new moves, the level up movesets really didn't improve that much.
I was gonna say, how much worse could you possibly make the level up moves after Gen 1 through 3? You have so much more to work with, and then you added a lot of moves just by doing the special physical split.
I don't know. Alright, Koga's dead.
Elf's done.
That's interesting. I did him a long time ago. I thought you were ahead of me.
I didn't stuff
Already
in a
do-
different order.
You already do Rival 5?
Yeah,
What about Sabrina?
not yet. I'm about to. But I gotta do Erica first.
Sabrina's an interesting grind. She pulls her patented I'm going to use recover and nothing else strategy like any other psychic types. Oh, John, you're so right. I literally kept body slam for that one battle. I didn't even use it.
Hey, it just shows you didn't need it.
But
Hey,
we don't
Remo.
want to hear sense from you.
This is one of your favorites? Steve said this is one of his favorite modern Pokemon just because of its part psychic typing.
I like fire and psychic are my favorite two typings. When I got to
Rainy
play
Stone?
this, when I got to play Gen 6 with this Pokemon, I'm like, boy, every single thing I love about this.
Basically, the only real way worse is for struggle. Yep, pretty much. Oh, really? Sabrina just lowered my special.
You know, these things
Unlucky.
happen.
I guess. Yeah, just wait till I get a crit. There we go. Really? I got a crit and she used a hyper potion. Okay, now she's
You
dead.
know, these things happen to the worst of us.
To the worst of us. You calling me bad? Calling me a bad person, Steve?
No, I'm saying, you know, it's awful when you have to rely on a crit. You know, worst case scenarios.
Hmm.
Did I get out of that successfully?
No.
Apparently we get Toxic at 47, and I forgot to put this on my moveset.
Yeah, that was whatever that automatic fire or automatic burn move is.
Oh, Will-O-Wisp.
Yeah. Ironically, they're exactly the same. Will-O-Wisp and Toxic have everything exactly the same except for PP. Will-O-Wisp gets 15.
Relying on crit in Gen 1 ain't bad because of speed. Yeah, Delphox, I think it has like 100 plus speed. Like, we're pretty likely to get a crit. Plus,
Yeah,
since
it's
I
like
was using
104
flamethrower.
base.
Plus, since actually, I probably should. Actually, I was just gonna
Do you have
say.
money down?
I think another reason it's kind of a good idea to just spam flamethrowers because it could burn Sabrina. Which
That's
can,
what I did. I had to use all 15 flamethrowers.
yeah. Will-O-Wisp has 5 less accuracy than Toxic. And Toxic is guaranteed and used by Poison type. Yeah, but that's not a thing in Gen 1, though.
Wait, really? My overlay, or well, when I was doing my stream starting soon, they both had 70 accuracy.
Toxic has 70?
Yeah.
I thought it was 80. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm thinking of a
Rails
different
down?
gen.
I
Ah,
get strength. Yeah, I did.
knows.
Okay, we're good.
Well, I guess Steve's already at Victory Road.
So, well, no, I'm just like, you know how many runs recently I've forgotten strength?
Like, quite a bit.
Exactly. So now I'm preparing for it early. So, Austin, what Elite Four member are you on?
I just entered Victory Road.
Oh, holy crap! You lost some time? I am just now entering the first gate guard of Victory Road.
Wait, what? I just beat Giovanni. How am I in last place?
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I've been playing this run like the second run, and I've been skipping everything.
Toxic is 85 in Gens 1 through 4, then 90 in Gen 5. Huh. How am I in last place, actually?
Probably that reset.
Yeah, I think so. Plus that optional trainer in Rock Tunnel.
One of my strength users has Dig in its first slot, so that's fun.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone needed to know this, but yeah, you know those guards in the Victory Road route? There's a lot of signs you can talk to if you want. I just thought I'd let you all know that.
Oh, Matt Price is just now joining on the run, and he's like, "You're already at the rival? This is crazy."
All right, Lorelei time.
Let me know how that goes.
Holy crap! I'm pushing the last boulder.
I just finished pushing the first boulder.
Nice. Hey, Matt Price, we are doing Blaze the Kid next. I don't know if you said that because you knew that or you were just requesting it, but that is in
Ah.
fact the next run with John
Hydro Pump
Calibro.
crit.
Yeah, that'll be Wednesday. Do the signs tell you about the glory of guard spec? I think there's a sign in Celadon City, Scott pointed out in one of his streams. There's a sign that says, like, guard spec protects the effects from, like, fire attacks or something. Like, it's just false advertising.
All right, Lorelei time.
Honestly, that one optional plus the reset on the rival, that's what set me that far behind. I just never caught up.
Okay, well, I have news. Body Slam was not enough to knock out Jinx.
Good to know.
That was one of the few things that I was going to hold my hat up high on, was that I could knock out Jinx, and you weren't. But I couldn't.
All right. Lorelei
Hunter?
time. Lorelei time.
Well, Flamethrower would have done it, but I wanted to use Body Slam because I kept it.
Oh,
It was a
Ow.
pride thing.
I see. Agatha's down.
I set up light screen on Lorelei, and the cloister crit me with clamp. Darn. That crit clamp cost
Interestingly
me the
enough,
run.
I feel like the most clinching move I used was on Lorelei. I got a fully para on turn 1, and then she got fully para'd.
Yeah.
So her dugong did nothing.
I mean, her Dugong did something for me. It gave me a stat boost.
All right, Lance is down.
Oh, I'm just starting Lance.
Darn, dude. You know what, guys? You know how Austin told us he practiced for this? He did runs with Alakazam and just gave it Flamethrower. That's how he practiced this.
And it makes perfect sense. And somehow I used the wrong move on Aerodactyl and I didn't get punished. I used Psychic on Aerodactyl instead of Thunderbolt.
Yeah, Crit's just like, yeah, screw your light screen.
Oh no. That was
Are you saying there's a
Hydro Pump.
chance? Austin hasn't called out a time yet. There's a chance.
I'd be
Things
really
happened.
I'd be really surprised if Steve ends up winning this.
Come on, guys. Root for me.
I think all of us are going to finish within a minute.
31-25.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Dang. That's impressive.
I'm not going to win the second, but you know what? I got the first.
31-32. Nice job.
What level did you
Steve.
finish at?
59.
I did 60. Okay, so I just got luckier. Interesting.
Darn. I died to
Woo!
Lance. I died to Lance.
Heart is pounding. 31-25. That is so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, Psychic type's really good.
I mean, I expected it to be held back at least a little bit, but I think the side beam for Nugget Bridge just like was just enough.
All right, Lance is dead.
Oh, did you have any resets, Austin?
4.
Oh man.
Yep, that's why I won. I had 0.
Nice.
I'm at 3 right now.
Yeah, the Champs Alakazam special dropped me, and then Gyarados survived a Thunderbolt and Hydro Pumped me.
As soon
Oh, bro.
as soon
For
as you
me,
just
it just went flamethrower on Alakazam, Thunderbolt, and that was it for that part.
Nice.
as soon as you mentioned that, it did the same thing to me.
Whoa, you just chose not to learn Fire Blast, bro.
32-54. What was your
Nice.
time, Austin?
31-32.
Okay, so I was behind a minute 20. Not too bad, though.
31-25.
Not too bad,
So
though.
all it took was us to get 4 resets and have technical problems at the very beginning of the run. You know,
Hey.
that's all it took.
Hey, we didn't... Oh, yeah, that's true.
.205 game time, guys. That's crazy.
Is yours 205 too?
Mine was 2 flat.
Dang,
Wow.
that's more
I
recess.
don't think I've ever seen anybody get under 2.
My Arceus run was pretty close. It was 2 hours flat. All right, Steve, what should be our new over/under? I think 34 to 36.
I was thinking 33 to 36
Oh, sure.
because we all finished around 32.
Man, look at Steve actually being more realistic.
Well, we all finished. That's 3 runs of consistency technically.
I'll go 33
right,
to 35.
Give me a sec. I need to fix Nightbot. It's fucking with my best viewer right now. It currently says there's a limit of 30 caps before it mutes you. So I don't know what you were doing, Matt, but clearly you exceeded 30 caps. I'm gonna go ahead and make it 45. Oh, I also might as well do emotes while I'm here.
What are you doing with your emotes?
Oh my god, bro. Nightbot would have really fucked somebody up for emotes. Dude, it was set at 3. If someone used more than 3 emotes, it would have silenced them for 600 seconds. Okay, well it's now 20 and 60 seconds. It's been a little while since I used these.
Honestly, I don't know. Should I just continue with the luck of Sabrina's Alakazam just getting crits? Or should I try and save Body Slam? But what would I teach over? That's the problem. Maybe I could get the TM for Light Screen.
I can tell you, I used Body Slam twice the whole run, and both Pokemon survived it.
Honestly, I think just because of how bad our attack is, Sabrina's Alakazam might survive Body Slam anyway. Because if you guys don't know, it's 69 attack compared to 114 special.
What did you guys all use for your 4th move?
Light Screen.
I just kept Meditate.
And I went with Body Slam. Did anybody like their choice?
Actually, if you don't include crits, Light Screen actually made Lorelei safer because her special moves were doing so little damage. I just set up a turn 1 Light Screen, and then if the Dewgong hits me with Growl, then cool, that's a free badge boost, and then I can just sweep. It mainly helps with the Hydro Pumping Lapras.
I got the Lapras down to 1 HP, and it missed.
That is a nice attack stat, yes, some gal. All right,
okay, my over-under has been reset. I'm going to hit the restroom. Be right back.
Yep. Really? Everybody here, 6 votes, thinks that we're going to get under 33. I mean, that makes sense. I got a 32 last time. Oxec might work on the Alakazam to speed it up. No. No, that would not. Yeah, besides, like, when I was trying to just spam Flamethrower on the Alakazam, I didn't once get a single burn. Like, I was thinking of actually just spamming Thunderbolt and trying to get a Paralysis and then sweep with Flamethrower, but Flamethrower just has more raw damage. But to be honest, I might actually just spam Thunderbolt, get a Paralysis, and then just sweep with Flamethrower, because if I can just get it to not move for 1 turn, I can knock it out.
So, another question. How many candies did you guys pick up, and did you think they were worth it?
I picked up 9 rare candies. I used some to candy to 53, 55 for Lorelei, and I used the rest on Lance, so I think they were worth it.
I skipped the Victory Road and the Hideout ones.
Those are the ones I skipped too.
I skipped Victory Road, Hideout, and 10th floor.
I also skipped Boulder Candy. I did get 10th floor. I might actually skip 10th floor and just get Boulder Candy. I think 10th floor is just too out of the way if you don't learn Earthquake.
I finished with 8 candies, and quite frankly, I ran into no issues, but I do see how I did run into quite a bit of luck, especially since you guys managed to get special drops.
Yeah, my first attempt with Lorelei, uh, the Cloister crit me, and then my first attempt with the champion, the Alakazam lowered my special.
All right, I have now reset my stuff.
Alright, let me refresh my overlay just in case. I've actually noticed with how my overlay is now coded with like some cool like fade in and fade out transitions. If I close out Game Hook, I do have to refresh my overlay because otherwise the fades don't work. So weird. Alright, let me know when you two are ready.
I'm good.
Austin?
Give me one moment. Sorry, I was trying to fix some audio stuff.
Interestingly enough, I still think my favorite Pokemon to run was Kyogre. However, I do think that using Bubble Beam for the entirety of Nugget Bridge did feel bad.
Why did it feel bad?
Well, compared to Flamethrower and Psybeam, it felt bad.
Honestly, my favorite
We have
one
to
play
compare.
was,
We have to compare Pokemon that finished at 31 minutes to other Pokemon that finished at 31-ish minutes.
Kyogre still did not feel that good just because of the slow XP. I think my favorite one to actually probably Arceus. Because I mean, yeah, it was in the slow group, but it did not like get. It was not a bad thing at all.
I want to say that Arceus was the smoothest run, but I still feel like this was the fastest run.
Alright, I think I'm ready to go. Let me
Okay,
save
one
data.
Like,
second.
Arceus never felt bad, but it didn't one-shot sweep the whole game like both Kyogre and Delphox.
Yeah. Okay. All right, you ready, Austin?
I think so, but I know when we start, something's gonna break. But
Just make sure it's at
yeah,
C0.
let's just.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm also happy to say that I never ran into any issues with text speed resetting last time because of over clicking save.
I didn't either, surprisingly.
Because that was definitely an issue in previous runs. Where I saved before a battle and then I over click it, I go to options and it changes to slow. Oh, also, I want to say that I had some god luck on Route 1. I already have more encounters.
So far, I'm just at 1.
On the entire delivering Oaks parcel bit, I had 2 counters the whole time.
I accidentally stepped into the grass for 1 tile, and it was an encounter. John says he's going to train for Blaziken, Hitmonlee with Flamethrower and Rock Slide.
If he really, really wants, we can give him the ROM. He needs the
No.
practice.
Well, you know what? Yeah, that's fair.
Like, if there's that... Did it again. I taught over Psywave. When will I learn?
Never.
Now how am I going to catch my Pokemon?
Just use Scratch like I did.
Now that I know about it, I can't do it because now I have to not do it out of spite.
Mm-hmm. Why not just Lick it? Lick is a weak move.
I also taught over that.
Oh,
Stuff's immune to lick too.
that was a joke. You can't lick a Pidgey.
Well, you know what? You should have thought of that when you should have thought that it might have been the first move off the moveset.
Yeah.
So are you going to be doing the Light Years trainer? Because that's
Rock
another
Stone.
trainer that you did last time that I didn't.
I skipped it. You guys saw nothing. You guys saw nothing. I did not accidentally teach meditate over flamethrower and had to rewind 2 seconds.
You know, that is exactly why the rewind is there.
Yep.
Someday
yeah, see, I
Austin
don't
will
have
implement it
yeah.
himself. Takes very little time to implement.
Not really. It's just an on-off button.
Well, you do have to set the what do you call it? The hotkey as well.
Ah.
Also, you have to set the amount, the speed at which it rewinds, because the default is not very fast.
That is true.
Wonder if I'll get lucky and actually get a Paris this time.
Hey, the Pidgey survived a scratch.
I also got a first try Pidgey with Scratch. Can anybody confirm if Paris survives a scratch?
I don't know because I never found one last time. How do you guys decide the moves? 1-for-1 replacement as close as possible. Like, if we decide if we want to give it Mega Punch, either A, does it get Mega Punch, or B, does it get an 80 power move that's normal type that's not that accurate? If so, we'll give
Or
it Mega Punch.
approximately normal type, like Steel.
Yeah. Still no Paris yet. What the heck?
I'm getting some real bad every 4 or 5 step Zubat luck. Okay, well, never mind.
There's a Paris. Can confirm it does survive a scratch. At like half HP, so it was quite good.
Well, I found a Clefairy before I found one.
Did
Makes
you catch it?
No. Clefairy learned strength and pretty much nothing else. Well, Flash.
Hey, you'll never get lost in Rock Tunnel again.
Right? Okay, well, I guess I have to go get a Sandshrew.
Yay for me. Hey, Austin, did you get a Paris?
I did.
Darn.
And because Austin brought it up, I think I will actually get the Bellsprout instead. I think it's slightly higher at like 40.
I don't know. One person voted over 35. I think Game
That
Dev
was
is
Game
lurking.
Dev.
I think he's lurking.
I'm sure you've heard of the phrase vote blue no matter who. I think yours is vote over on speed no matter what.
Pretty much. Man, the instant text is going so fast. I see full text boxes that are just pure white, nothing else.
I love it.
Haha, Game Dev is in the shadows. Nope, it was me. I hope y'all funnel. Oh, dang it. It wasn't Game Dev. It was someone else taking credit for him.
Oh,
You okay there?
bummer. Real shot to the ego.
Hey, Steve, did you teach Fire Spin?
You know, I had to say no, but I definitely thought about it.
Sure you did. Man, having Ember is actually very good for Nugget Bridge.
Oh, I just used flamethrower until I ran out, and then I switched to Psybeam, and then I won't run out.
Makes sense. Even though I first tried Misty last time, I should probably save. In case she gets a crit or something.
I don't even think it was like it was kind of close for me. Dang it, Goldine, you had to do some damage. Come on.
Well, I did get a crit from her, but luckily it was with it was with water gun.
I don't know how in the world that happened. I spammed Psybeam, and it confused her, and she hit herself.
That's not like the opponent.
I know. I can't remember the last time I got a Psybeam confusion. Normally, Psybeam just kills whatever it touches. Doesn't give him an opportunity.
Yeah.
Alright, Misty's down.
Oh no, I only have 6 flamethrowers left. Whatever shall I do?
Well, that's a Pidgey, not a Bellsprout. That's a Meowth, not a Bellsprout. That's a Pidgey, not a Bellsprout. That's a Bellsprout, not a Bellsprout.
Did you just say that's a Bellsprout, not a Bellsprout? What is that even supposed
Stay
to
in
mean?
the ball, Bellsprout. Stay in the ball. I don't know how many Pokeballs I had left, but boy, it used a lot of them.
Why were you looking for a Bellsprout?
Because I didn't get a Paris.
Why didn't you get a Sandshrew? Nothing?
You know, it just dawned on me that I actually don't have a dig Pokemon.
That's what Paris is for. Actually, I have done that before. I just have to go in the Diglett's cave and get a Diglett.
Wait, what did you use, Austin, if you caught a Bellsprout for
Geodude?
dig? What did you use for dig?
Geodude?
Oh, you... Holy shit, that's a Doug Trio.
Hey, there's your dig user.
My ball didn't even hit it. Oh my god, I got one shot. Guys, I've lost.
You okay there?
I've lost so hard. I think I might have to bail out.
No, you gotta stick it through to the end. Don't be a wuss.
I have to heal in Vermilion. I have... This is just embarrassing.
Hey, now you know how I felt during the Kyogre run.
I lost to the Doug Trio. It's not even my fault. I threw a ball. It didn't even hit it. And then it would dig and I lost. And then I had to heal.
Then
So
again,
now I don't even get the nice dig location.
why didn't you catch the Sandshrew?
I wasn't thinking far enough ahead like Austin did with Geodude.
Ah,
And now I've lost the run. There is literally no coming back from this.
you'll never financially recover from this?
Exactly. I'm ruined. I'm shot. There is no coming back. There is watch my corpse just walk throughout the run.
I might have a chance with luck with that. Haha, probably not. Need to train. Yeah, John.
There is no even like, hey, why don't you go get second place? Like that's like not even happening either.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you can beat Austin for second place. See what I
That's a
did?
good joke.
You're
You're funny.
See
So
what I did.
confident there, are we?
I was wondering how long it would take for you to notice what I just said.
I noticed it. I'm just in the zone.
Oh, wait. Hey, Austin, tell us about your day. Tell us in
It was actually
great
pretty-
detail. What was your tax return? Give me your social security number. Tell me everything. We need you to start thinking about other things. Is it working?
Well, now I can't think of anything to think of, so I'm just focusing on the game.
Dang it.
Did the dig. I mean, I did the dig trick and I digged all the way back to Vermilion like I knew it would happen, and yet it still happened.
What, did you think anything would happen differently?
No, it was muscle memory.
Speed has gotten better at the bag. Yeah, all these backports, like, we've been doing so many backports in red and blue, it's like, I've been having to learn. I mean, no offense to the randomizers, but the randos did not make me good at bag space. I think the randos actually made me worse. Just because there were
Alright,
so
we're out
many
of the
garbage
tunnel.
items.
All right, if there's anything I can say about bag space, by doing all these regular runs, I'm kind of getting this where do I move items kind of thing going on. So I kind of now automatically move my bike over the helix fossil, and then I move the repels to whatever slot 1 is. It's usually the potion. And then later I move the super repels to the whatever slot 3 is. It's usually either rare candy or elixir. And then I just have to accept the fact that later in the run I have to move the super repels above the bike. And then at the end of the run, accept the fact that either the repels or the full restore are just going to be in a random ass spot.
Yeah. Actually, where I move my items is pretty much like how speedruns do it. It's just very old muscle memory. Like, I actually have the repels in slot 3, and then I put the super repels in slot 4 after I get fly. If it was any other gen, backspace wouldn't be this annoying. I mean, Crystal, it kind of is, but in vanilla runs, it really doesn't pop up, but in the randomizers, it definitely did. Because the limited backspace only applied to, like, normal items, because at least the key items and TMs were separated.
So okay, let's put it this way. The bag space in Gen 2 is not necessarily limited for a normal run. However, it does not afford you enough space to pick up random things to be like, oh, I don't remember what this is. I should pick this up. And then it ends up being an X accuracy. And you're like, and then at later in the run, you start picking up other items and you're like, oh no, I ran out of bag space. How did this happen? If you pick up no fluff, no random crap, you will always have enough bag space. You will never have to mess with the bag.
Yeah. But in the randomizers, we pretty much always had to mess with the bag just because we picked up everything.
Right.
And it wasn't a good habit to get into. The problem in later gens is that there's too many items. I don't think it's a problem, because at least there's no... I mean, at least the bag space is so big. Like, I think modern games, they just give you enough space for one of everything. Alright, this time, I'm gonna do Erica right now. Hey, Steve, I also took a picture of Delphox. That's a pretty good sprite.
It is. Have any of you guys accidentally walked up to the counter guy and you're like, 1 counter, please?
I haven't done that recently.
Unfortunately, Van Man has taught me this thanks to the Parasect run. It's just a thing I do. I walk up to the counter guy. Although lately I've not been talking to him, but I still walk up to him every time.
Makes sense. In Gen 9, I just feel like there's too many items in general. I mean, I would agree with that. Like, there's just a lot of clutter.
All right, time to do Erica. I know it doesn't sound like I'm far behind Speed, but I can imagine Speed. Speed says he does Erica after the tower. I do Erica before the tower, and I imagine Speed has probably already done the tower.
I have.
Care to comment?
What do you mean?
Have you done the tower already?
Yeah, I have.
Yep, that's why. So it sounded like we were close, but we were not actually close.
I'm in the Safari Zone now.
Just got there, Austin?
Yes.
I could have been in the Safari Zone if I didn't lose the stupid Diglett. Or Doug Trio.
Hey, I blame you for not catching the Sandshrew. You brought that on yourself.
You know what? I blame the game for not giving me a Paris for the second run in a row.
You know what? I would agree with that, yeah. Oh no, Thunderbolt's disabled. Whatever shall I do? Darn it. Have you guys planned any backports for Crystal? Eventually in the far future. Right now we're just doing red and blue.
Yeah, we got a list of pretty much like all the Pokemon up to Gen 9, every
Yeah.
legendary and every starter. And we're gonna make a pretty decent dent on the list before we start Gen 2.
Yeah. Plus, Steve is trying to restore some like consistency to his channel, so he's sticking to red and blue for now.
Sorry, just smacked my microphone.
That's what that noise was.
I love looking at my backgrounds. So it always picks a random background. And so many of my backgrounds are just lava or fire or just red color based. It's quite comical because it just looks like Delphox in its natural environment, but with a stick.
Hey, it must be related to ducks. Regular Ursaluna and Crystal will be a lot of fun. Maybe.
Ursaluna, that's not a legendary horse starter, right?
No.
That's like a bear like Ursaring, right?
Yeah, it is.
From Arceus.
Yep.
Yeah, I know things.
I mean, it would give us
We
a
were just
lot more
talking
to
the other
do.
day about how Scizor is not really that much of an improvement.
It's a huge improvement over Scyther. Are you kidding me?
Care to give your opinion, Austin, about Scizor versus Scyther versus Cleavor?
I mean, Scizor is pretty cool.
I mean,
Scyther's moveset in Gen 1 is just straight up unfortunate. It's kind of hard to really comment. I haven't looked at them outside of Crystal.
Because I was thinking, like, you know, Scizor is an improve. Like, you don't have to increase the stats for Scyther to Scizor because like Scyther is just, or because Scyther has a terrible fly typing, and then Scizor gets the awesome steel typing, so it kind of balances out for not giving it stats. But Cleavor doesn't get that, so like, not giving it extra stats feels like a really bad move. Anybody else agree? What other type is Cleavor?
I think it's Bug Rock.
That's even worse than I thought it was.
Thank you for not lowering my special again, Kadabra. I appreciate that.
I would ask if it's the Kadabra and Koga's gym, but there's no way.
What was that? Steve, I just used all 15 of my Thunderbolts, not a single one paralyzed. Alright, I don't think I...
These things happen.
Did I save before Sabrina? Yeah, I did. I did save.
John Calbro says Bug Rock is a good combo. Is it really though?
I don't like to believe that.
I think Bug anything is bad combo. Bug is bad.
How did 15 Thunderbolts, not a single one paralyzed? Like, what is that?
Why didn't you spam Psychic to get the special drops?
I was hoping to get a paralysis, so that way, it could get paralyzed and potentially not move. I hate Sabrina. How did... I got 2 special drops before a single Thunderwave paralysis, and I've used like 30 Thunderbolts. Like, Like, Sabrina just has guard specs. I think she has guard specs.
I think I have to use an early elixir. I forgot to heal after doing Koga, and I went straight to Sylph, and I noticed I battled the rival with one flamethrower.
Sabrina's down.
Can someone really explain to me how I use 30 Thunderbolts, not a single one paralyzes, but then I'll use 10 Psychics and get 2 special drops?
I can easily explain 10% versus 33%. There you go. Welcome to my TED Talk.
I thought Thunderbolt was
Math is how that your answer.
I thought Thunderbolt was a 33% chance.
I think that's
No,
Thunder.
it's 10.
Oh.
It's super 10.
That's still way below odds. Or above odds. Like, theoretically, out of the 30 Thunderbolts, 3 of them should have paralyzed. Not a single one did. I don't think any of those Thunderbolts crit either. My only crits were from Flamethrower.
If anything, I would say your flamethrowers were more unlucky than your Thunderbolts. Because 33% is way bigger than 10.
Yeah. Thunder is 30% paralysis in Gen 2, you say? I think so.
Okay. I don't know how many special drops that is, but I noticed my Psychic was doing a lot more damage. Please tell me I picked up the Labyrinths. I'm not that bad, right? I am that bad.
Is Steve going to resign now? Is he going to retire early?
You know, it's not.
Right,
It's just not that run.
Giovanni's
Today's a mental block day. I used up every single ounce of skill and luck I had that first run.
Sorry, guys, if I haven't been reading chat that much. It's just, I'm really just trying to focus. Bug type
Speed was
helps
right.
the rock type, and the rock type helps the bug type, only weak to water, steel, and rock.
Speed, do you want to know what you were right about?
What?
Heal bad girl does not, in fact, heal you after you're done.
Yeah, because I remember trying it before, and it just would not work.
I figured I would stop by her since I was already there for Lapras.
And besides, Scizors, and especially in modern games, it's got Technician, it's got Bullet Punch, the Stab. It's just... Scizor's just way better than Cleavor or Scyther. Oh no,
I'm sorry.
You know what's funny? The Rivals Alakazam, it just used 3 Reflex while I was spamming Flamethrower. Do you think that would have helped?
God, I really hate having Diglett. There's so many more extra clicks.
Somehow I ended up with a full team of 6.
How does that even happen, Austin?
Gotta catch them all.
I guess that's true.
Where are you guys?
Victory Road.
Victory Road.
Oh, dang it, Austin.
Don't worry, I'm not even to blame yet. We're good.
Honestly, I blame Sabrina for that one reset. That easily cost me like 30 plus seconds.
Dang.
Hey, Austin, did you get any resets?
Not yet.
Darn.
All right, Lane is
Lorelei
down.
time.
Lorelei time?
Yes.
Alright.
I wonder how many people bet the under and are going to be clearly wrong.
Who knows?
Well,
'Cause
that
I
was
have speed stream
terrifying.
up, so I don't actually know how many people voted on my poll.
All right, Lorelei time. Leivor would do better than Scizor on the backport. I don't know. We will be able to backport the steel typing, and besides, it's not a legendary. If you can get Game Freak to reconsider, then we'll add it to our list.
Yep, we'll make him reconsider its legendary status.
Yep. Gen 2 and 3 Scizor were trash? I would sort of agree to that, but it's still better than Scyther in those games.
I agree. I think Scizor is not great in Gen 2 until you get Return.
Yeah. Oh no, Toxic. Whatever
No,
shall I do?
Actually, no. I played enough Scizor to know this. All right. So if you play Gen 2 and you play essentially minimum battles, you fucked yourself over hard for Scizor.
Oh no.
You need to do training
All
for
right,
Scizor.
champion time.
Dang it.
So if you don't do training
No.
with Scizor,
No. My text speed just changed last minute.
Oh no.
You've got to be kidding, man. I was on a roll. I accidentally opened the options menu while trying to save.
you know, that's a new added difficulty to these.
And time 29:09.
Dang it. I died at Lance. I hate Sabrina, and like whenever we backport psychic types, this is just something we're gonna have to deal with. Sabrina's just gonna waste time to waste time.
I mean, you have options.
But here's the thing though. It would have been just fine if one of those Thunderbolts paralyzed.
Game time 1 hour 56 minutes.
Fuck.
I'm curious to see what yours will be.
I'm gonna end up with just as many resets as my last run. Like, Psychic is just barely doing enough to these Dragonairs, and they're living.
What did you get in the last run?
I don't even know anymore.
It was almost 33, right? I'm basically competing with Speed's first run time, I guess.
And since I used all my rare candies at the start of the league instead of near the end, I'm 2 levels lower. I can only one-shot the Dragonairs with a crit.
I don't think that was the wrong decision. I mean, I did that too. I used all of them before Lorelei.
Alright, Steve, I take it back. Slam's a good move.
Why the change of heart?
The Dragonite crit me with Slam and I almost died.
Yeah, that'll do it. Guys, I can now inform you, you cannot use the bike in the league.
Thanks for letting me know.
Professor
You're
Oak
welcome.
doesn't allow it.
Yeah, I tried to use it in Lorelei's room, but it wouldn't let me.
I got a reset on the champion because of a special drop.
Holy crap, that Hydro Pump did a lot.
I am legitimately mad.
Okay, Boss KO, you're saying I have 1.5 minutes to beat Speed's time. That pretty much means I have to one-shot the entire league. Certainly possible.
31:45. Only a minute and 8 seconds faster. This could have been 2 minutes faster.
Nice.
If Sabrina didn't give me that ridiculous, like, 45-second long reset, there's a decent chance I could have been ahead of Austin.
Yeah, your game time was faster.
Hour 55.
Nice.
Oh, I have 40 seconds to beat 2 trainers. Yeah, it's just not happening.
Damn it. Yeah, I just realized I tied Dialga. So, I
Um,
guess I'll just rank it based on resets and game time. Dialga had less resets. It did it at a lower level, but that was because of the slow XP group, but the game time was higher. I think I'll put Delphox ahead of Dialga.
First try Lance.
I hate you, Steve. He gave
Wasn't
me...
even hard.
He gave me... What level were you?
59.
Yeah, that explains it. What I did in this run, I actually decided to use all of my rare candies at the start of the league instead of saving some for Lance, and I ended up a few
I
levels too
did
low.
the exact same thing. I don't know what you're complaining about. I did them all before Lorelei. Every single one of them.
You might have picked up more rare candies, I guess.
I had 8.
Might have just used them at different
I think-
times.
No? I think Steve might have done an optional trainer by mistake.
33-27.
Nice.
Didn't unfortunately beat Speed's first time. 30 seconds slow.
I'm so upset. Well, at least Steve beat
Oh.
Austin the first run.
So Austin, what did your last run end up as? Wasn't it like 26 minutes?
2909. No, 26
No, not this
would have
one.
been
The
insane.
Swampert.
Oh, Swampert, I think was 28 something.
Oh, just a hair behind.
Yeah, it was like 28:39, I want to say.
Oh, right. John Caliber wants to point out that I got 0 resets in both runs combined.
Steve, you just... What was your plan for Sabrina? Did you just get lucky with crits too?
What? No, I used all my psychics and then I used flamethrower.
Wasn't there
Uh-huh.
something with the Doug trio?
I basically used 10 psychics and then pretty much knocked her out within 2 flamethrowers every time.
Yeah, I definitely should have thought that. My plan was that if I just use some Thunderbolts and get a paralysis, then Alakazam's turn would get skipped and it won't be able to heal, and then I could just kill it. Because I
Yeah,
figured
but flamethrower is just 50% stronger.
yeah, but I was trying to get the paralysis, and I got that 30 Thunderbolts in a row, no paralyze. I mean, that trick would have worked.
It would have, but it's definitely overthinking it. I mean, think, you only have to use 10 psychics.
Dude,
The odds are you'll get
dude.
3 special drops, and then at that point, it's basically do more damage than she can heal.
No, here's the thing. Like, what comes to your head quicker? The fact Thunderbolt can paralyze or Psychic can lower special? Which came to your thought first?
I
Psychic
just
can
spammed
lower.
flamethrower.
Alright, I guess the first thing that came to my mind was, I'll use Thunderbolt to paralyze. I completely did not realize Psychic could just lower the special. And besides, like, it resisted Psychic, so I kind of had that bias in my head.
Well, my first
What
run,
level
I
were you
realized
on?
that flamethrower, she healed more damage than flamethrower could do. So I just used psychic in the second run.
Psychic is a 33% chance. Okay, that I did not know. I thought it was 10%.
I told you that.
Shut up, Steve.
All right. Well, thank you guys very much for joining us in today's stream. I will see you guys again on Wednesday. We'll be playing with John Calibro and Blaziken. Have a nice night, guys. Bye.
Alright, everyone on my stream. Just like Steve said, the next blue backport will be Wednesday, but my next actual stream's tomorrow. I will be trying to re-rank Typhlosion in Pokemon Heart Gold. That Pokemon is at last place on my leaderboard, and it had like 42 resets in that video, so I know I can improve it. Anyway, I'll see you all then.